Welcome. Thank you for your time. This is a video from our Business Building Roadshow, and today we are giving context and background to the transformation of knowledge workers and their services. Please feel free to enjoy the other videos and to subscribe. In this session, we're trying to set some context and some background about how the rapid changes in technology are transforming business operations through the automation of knowledge workers and through the provision of knowledge worker services from the cloud and through the use of artificial intelligence through direct machine-to-machine interaction. Now, knowledge workers use applications to access information, they follow a process, and they deliver products and services to other areas of the business, or they're sold externally to customers. Some knowledge worker roles are highly repetitive and are very well suited to automation. This is from mortgage processing, insurance assessments, account reconciliations. There's a whole series of roles that take information from disparate sources, put it through a workflow, and deliver an outcome. These roles are what we call manufacturing knowledge worker roles, and these are the ones that are likely to be automated first. Some roles repeat operations using standard tools, but things differ each time and are likely and differ each time. So, for example, those that are bug fixing software is an example of ones whereby they're using the same tools, they're doing the same things on a regular basis, they're using software that automatically creates many aspects of the code, and then they're doing the customization and the testing. The final knowledge worker role is where things are created for the first time. Those roles are less likely to be automated, but they can benefit from the use of automation tools. Example is the arts, some of the journalism, things like project management, things like account management, whereby there is intensive stakeholder interaction. Where people are heavily engaged with people, it's going to take a while for those roles to get automated. At the moment, the cloud-based services are things like infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service, and database as a service. Yes, there's going to be some legacy still to be supported and managed through, but more and more the core technology infrastructure is being rendered out of the cloud, either public or private. This trend will continue. There will be greater automation. So what happens is you get the server, you get the load balancer, you get the firewall, you get the database, you get the application. That's in its early stages and will continue to be automated, impacting the number of systems administrators you need and changing the roles of the systems administrators. As we go forward, more and more knowledge worker services like tax as a service, audit as a service, project management as a service are going to come out of the cloud. With these services, you'll get the servers, the firewalls, the load balancers, the databases, the database administration, the information, the applications, the governance, the frameworks, the best practice, the reporting and resourcing. And much of it, again, will be driven on a pay-per-use transaction model. As these services become more sophisticated, many aspects of them, again, will include the automation, and they'll be rendered out of the cloud and integrated into business operations. The focus of the business operations is going to be managing the shared services, managing the operational services, managing the customer services, and manage the outsourced services. Because as more and more services are rendered out of the cloud, the risk profile of the operations changes because you have increased vendor dependency. We will talk about these further in the session and in other videos. So, with these on-demand cloud-based knowledge worker services and their automation impacting business operations, what will happen is knowledge worker services will be sourced from the cloud under operational expenditures funding, a lot of it on demand. As we undergo transformation, as roles become more automated, less people are involved in running the business. On the previous slide, we talked about how platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and those kinds of technology-based cloud services changes the role and reduces the number of computer and technology resources involved in running operations. The same will happen when you do audit, tax, legal, and other services. Less people will be involved in run the business activities. What is set to change is an increase in the number of people doing change the business activities with different skill sets and different expertise. And it is this skilling is the ability to do. Because you're moving people out of operational roles into problem-solving roles, more complex stakeholder management roles, upskilling may be required. For those in the room, we will talk about these aspects further, and for those following along on the video, please feel free to enjoy the other videos. Please feel free to get further details from the book, including case studies, scenarios, exercises, and practical implementation details. The book is available direct from the publisher, Amazon, or other bookstores. Any author profits from the book and the videos go to charity and community purposes. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the session and look forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can help you, and please make the most of the other videos.